Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kimberly with Emmalou Keepsakes, and I am coming back with a Christmas in July paper stash smash video. This one's going to be short. I was not feeling the Christmas vibe, so I didn't get very much done like I had wanted to. So I'm going to start with this flimsy little piece of chipboard. I bought the wrong chipboard. So there goes the cover for my albums. But I did get this album done, and that was on my list to do. It is I got the insides done. So you can see I've got the spine, everything's attached. I just need to make the actual cover of the album. This was a countdown or count up to Christmas album. So 4 and 5, 6, and each of these is lifted up so you can insert your photo behind it. You have 7, 8, and 9. And I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love the little countdown albums. 19 and 20. Hold on. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And on the inside back cover, I will have a spot for a December 25th photo, just to round out the month. So this is first up on my list to finish in August because I've reordered the correct chipboard. So we've got that one. And I did do some cards like I had wanted. Here's my little keeper box. So I had showed you guys this Simple Stories Winter Wonder card kit, and I started and honestly didn't finish. We had a Girl Scout convention in July, which is where most of my focus was. So I believe this is the card I showed you that was already done, completely done. So adorable. And then let's move this. I got the card tops done. Oh, I have to trim that up a little bit. So then I can just go back and add them. So it's 1. Love you so much. You melt my heart. Warm winter wishes. 'Tis the season to be freezing. They were fun. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling super Christmassy. I still have little punch outs and enough stuff here left over that I can make a couple more cards. So I'm gonna be doing that. I wouldn't say necessarily that I actually smashed anything for July. So that is my 2 Christmas projects. But I did use this 6x6 Echo Park Away We Go. I used half of it. And I used this Cartabella passport paper. Well, I still have things to make with this, but I used both of these kind of travel-y papers and did a bunch of, so I did some pockets. This one is like a triple pocket, and if you put it on the page the right way, you could probably make this a pocket as well. I got these ideas over from Michelle at A Creative Operation. So thank you, Michelle. I am part of a 50-state swap, 50-state junk journal swap, and I thought these would be perfect. So with the Away We Go, this one had some cut aparts, so I just cut those apart literally, and then with all the printed papers I made little tags out of them, and I used the branding strip at the top to make the little tassel, and put one or two pieces in each envelope of mail I sent out. So I've got some tag bases here. Did I say this was a double pocket? Okay. And I make these for my little, I have in the past, for my tea favors at Christmas time. So turning it into just a little pocket for a junk journal was a great idea. Excuse me. Let's see, what else do I have? And then this little pocket that opens up, I'll put some tags in there. And here's just a bigger one that I used my my old We Are Memory Keepers punch board. I used that and punched it up to make this envelope. So I had a really, and then I have these left. I wanted to try to make some hidden paper clips with these, but my attempts were not coming out very well. And then these are just the little cut aparts. So I still have some state swap things to get in the mail, so I will definitely be using those. And I don't know if it's the teacher in me or what, but I love these paper clips, these big ones. So I buy them whenever I see them, which now is pretty frequently. I did make a couple little Christmas items. But again, I just used a little belly band there to kind of tuck the tip in. And then these are not completed, but they're the pockets, and then these are the clips I'm going to put on them so I don't forget. And the last project I started, you see a pattern here? I started and then I didn't finish. Was this, what is this? Paper Studio. So this is from Hobby Lobby. Darling Dearest. And this is, I don't think it, 2018. So I've had this for a while. And I've used a good amount of it. I want to say, because it was 60 sheets. This is the chipboard and inside covers for the second album I'm going to do. But the first one is 95% complete. So this is the cover and the spine. It's about a 1-inch spine. And the back, I love this polka dot paper. Uh-oh. So you open it up and there is a waterfall in here. And a little pocket. My plan is to put a tag there. Then a space for a full-size photo. And then a little flip spot and another pocket. And the top is a pocket as well. I'm going to put a tag there. And then an identical waterfall on the back. And a pocket. So as I was cutting, I cut enough to make 2 albums. That's what this is for. So I have plenty of projects to keep me busy in August. And my goal is to get them completed before us teachers have to go back to school. I do not go back until August 27th, which is, I feel, a little late for us, but we'll get there. Oh. Okay, this was a Christmas, I just found where I stashed it, a Christmas album, but again, I'd ordered the wrong chipboard for the covers, so that did not get put. Okay, I'm backwards. That's why it helps to have the right supplies, so you can do this right the first time. Okay, here we go with my backward self. I'll do a walkthrough when I'm actually finished, but this is a pocket, photos, a pull-out spot for a big photo, another pocket, and the back. So this is just going to be a tiny little Christmas album, but it's, again, started and not finished. And I set out the papers I want to use for the covers. So I'm on a good start. So the goal for August is to finish all of these small projects, and I did pull out another paper pad. So for August, the theme is 12 by 12 papers. So I have this Fresh Pick by Photoplay. My hope, my goal is to make some recipe books out of this. I have this full set, and then I may have a partial packet as well. And this book club by Tracy Smith of Photoplay. I am a big reader, so I would love to make a book out of this to record, like, my book journal. Keep this for myself. I'm good about making things and giving them away, so this one might be for me. But I'm not going to pull out too much, because as you see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 unfinished projects right here. And I don't want to put too much on my plate. We are going out of town at the end of the month, before back to school time, and then of course back to school is always hectic. So thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will be back to show you what I make with all the goodies. Bye for now.